So, what the fuck is going on in here?
Well, last time we left right in front of a dungeon entrance, and I'm actually looking out the sky since I get the feeling that the moon has
Everything looks fucking insane.
Ah, there's just stars.
Just stars? I mean, look at it.
Yes?
What just happened?
What? Now I'm confused.
Well, I'm confused as well. I mean, at first we were like looking at the cavern of some sort, and now everything looks fucking insane.
Okay, well, let's get back to the cavern then.
Honestly, fuck EA.
Right.
So, what fresh hell is this that I am supposed to encounter right now?
Just running down the cavern. I'm kind of wondering if we are seeing the same thing.
Well, the same thing if you mean by it looks like shit, and there's a water fountain and spider web and a rat. Yeah.
Well, at least on my end it looks like usual.
In other words, it looks like shit.
Okay, I suppose that's good enough. Also, a random piece of vanguard armor, which is, strewn out in a few places for some reason.
And we are opening the gate.
Yes.
Well, we did open the gate. Also, you should know by now that I am very sarcastic person, so what does it come to so as a surprise to you that I am being sarcastic?
I was just actually genuinely wondering if the video you had been corrupted somehow or something, but I suppose not.
Well, the whole video is already corrupted by EA.
Yes. Oh, you keep talking about this EA. Can't you just enjoy the game?
What fucking game? Ah! My eyes are fucking bleeding.
Oh, that's nice. But yes, for some reason there are a couple of guys locked up in here.
Who's there? Please help us.
What the fuck?
I don't really understand. Why would someone use this for some imprisoning? Why?
Who are you?
And if they do, where are the guards?
We live in
I mean, this is not exactly a prison.
They decided to shove all the poor people away to pause.
I have no
What
fucking
a
idea.
disgusting swamp.
That's why we decided to risk coming to the dungeon to look for the Kieran Stone. I guess we thought we
So
could find the
they
right to
gave
stay
me
in
this
Britain.
dungeon for
What is
no
this
fucking
Kieran
reason
Stone?
at all.
A magic
They
artifact
just
that's hidden here
decided
in the
that,
spot
there's
decades
something
ago.
wrong in
The
this
Kieran
dungeon.
Stone is the key.
Let's come in
It was
here
hidden in
No.
and
places
get
within
fucking
this
trapped.
dungeon. We don't know for sure
No,
what the item
he
is,
said
but
that
we
they were
came
going
here
to
hoping it would be
get
valuable.
thrown out of Britain
After
for
the
being
past week, though,
poor, and they
I
figured,
don't care
hey,
about the money anymore.
maybe we can
Felix and
find
I
some
are going
treasure
back to
in the
Britain to
dungeon, and
find
then we
something
won't be poor anymore, and then we can
Where
stay.
might I find the pieces of the
Well,
stone?
how
Part
about
of the Kieran Stone lies
are we
atop the
going to
greatest pillar in
find
the pillar room. And I know I won't be looking
you
for it
know,
anymore. Our two
maze
friends,
of
Thaddeus
fucking
and
destruction
Morgan, were
like
also
we
in the
found
dungeon
in
looking
the
for the stone.
Ultimate?
Each one of us had the location of one of the
Unfortunately
stones.
not.
So if you can
Mazes
find
in
it,
this game
you'll
are
find the
damn
other
it.
two parts of
in
it.
general.
All I
How
know
about
is
the
there's
hammer
supposed to be a piece
destruction?
behind a wall of water.
Um,
You may not be able to find all four pieces.
Actually,
Thaddeus and
yeah, I
Morgan
do
have
get a
already found theirs,
warhammer
but you
at
never
the
know.
point, which is
They
a
may have left a
fairly
long
good
time ago.
weapon, though not nearly as good as the
Thanks for the
two-handed
information.
sword.
Goodbye.
But,
Yeah, thanks for the information. You were useless.
no.
What about the hammer of destruction?
Well, there is a... Well, not a magical hammer, but just a regular two-handed warhammer is a pretty good weapon near the start of the game.
Why would we bother ourselves with that?
Because it's better than a sword
Does it
made out
destroy
of fire?
Ghosts?
Well, actually, pretty much anything in this game destroys ghosts.
What?
Yeah. Though magical.
How does it make any sense?
Oh, how so? I mean, Warrior can destroy ghosts by ramming into them.
In this game?
No, just in general. That's something that makes me wonder a bit. I mean, Mario encounters ghosts and he can't do anything with them. Warrior is just a ghost.
Well,
I'm just going to
Mario
squash
doesn't
you.
fucking jump on them. He fucking escapes them.
And if he jumps on them, well, it's just going to hurt
No, he
him.
doesn't jump on them.
But if you try to jump on them,
He dies.
right? But Warrior is
So-
just like, yeah, you take me stomping my butt into your face, and then you die. But anyway, a sort of a sub-quest for this dungeon is that we can collect 4 of these glowy gemstones and use them to get a magical shield.
And open the door.
Yes,
Someplace else.
that also is helpful with advancing in the dungeon in mind. And really,
It is also helpful in order to, you know, make the game lag like shit.
no, the dungeons in Ultima 9, they are these puzzle-solving places that really remind me more of Legend of Zelda than previous Ultimas.
Nice.
And also there is a journal from a god again, who
Garbosi says.
yes, again now. Where are all these supposed guards? And what the hell are you doing?
Well, I am impersonating Link.
Link usually doesn't say anything.
Well, he says.
Okay.
How is that say even saying? It just makes some noise.
Now you're starting to come across here a bit quieter. Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, you're coming across a bit quiet here. You lean close to the microphone or something.
Okay, sorry about that.
And here we use a painting, and that gives another piece of worm guard armor because, well, just because. Because yay! I think you can stop doing that.
No, I cannot.
And now
This is fucking place.
it's a room with a shallow pool in the middle
And
because
where are the fucking woman?
unfortunately not here. If you want women in a
For fuck's sake, what's the purpose of this place then?
if you want women in a bathhouse, play Ultima 7.
I mean, seriously, look at this place.
Ah,
It screams of naked woman.
you're right, that would make this place much better.
Well, damn right it would.
Also, what the hell is this place doing?
Well, my girlfriend will kind of disagree, but actually she's kind of a lesbian as well, so she'll like to read with me as well.
Okay, and that's enough about your love life.
By the way, I smell like fuck.
Yes, so you've told me. Didn't you take a shower?
Yes, I took. And I still smell like fuck.
Anyway, I'm to
By
think.
the way, Crowley also smells like fuck.
Uh-huh.
And he's still ashamed of it.
Yeah, unlike you, I prefer not to tell everybody about these things.
Yeah, Crowley had sex all over the weekend.
Alright, And here's the other way into that pool.
She's on fire!
Well, yes. And there's another one of those glowing globes. That one does not transform into a spider.
Says me.
Right. And I was thinking, this pool room makes absolutely no sense when you consider the rest of the dungeon structurally.
Hey, what in this game does make sense? These giant fucking rats that teleports in the fucking air.
I'm sure I can think of something if you give me a bit of time.
Yeah, dude, just don't even try to make any sense of it. Just brag about your sex life to us and you'll be good.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Because you don't have any.
Okay, now you are just contradicting yourself.
Well, I was doing you a favor.
Also, I'm trying to make out what the tapestry reads, but not.
And you fucked out.
Yeah, maybe it maybe had the name Wilhelm on it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's fucking spiders. Fuck them.
Yeah, they are all over the
Burdened
place.
with fire.
Yeah, later on in the game you'll find much bigger spiders which can spit web at you.
What?
Yes.
Fuck them. Kill them with fire.
No, I don't think I will fuck them.
Kill them with fire.
Yes.
Not fuck them.
Yeah, that works.
Who said
Much
anything
better.
about fucking them? Except you.
You said fuck them.
I said to kill them with fire.
Okay, that too. And now let's see, there is. Aha!
So, in other words, you are a narco-sexual.
Maybe a narcophile.
A narcophile.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, you.
So you're having sex with fast spiders.
Well, actually not. They are not large enough for that.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything actually.
Well, Zeus somehow managed to have sex with a human woman while transformed into a swan. And I think there's
And
another.
it is an old tale.
Yeah, I think there's another instance of
So in other words, the avatar is having sex with fucking spiders.
That
Fucking spiders.
might very well
Spiders
be.
that fucks.
I think I think there's an instant in Greek mythology of some god having sex with a human woman while in the form of some insect. So
That is creepy as fuck, and I would approve with it. I mean, okay, homosexuals, fucking fine. Transsexuals, fucking creepy as fuck. But insects, no. No, 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 no. No!
also here I'm stupid and I don't completely ignore that there's a dead body right next to this fountain, and wouldn't you know it, the water here is poisonous.
Well, of course it is.
And also that corpse was from another one of the group that went in here searching for the...
Blam! Smack that fucking rat! Indeed.
Yes.
Sorry, was I interrupting something?
Of course you do, but you do that all the time anyway.
Well, yes. Sure.
Also, another bag. Those are always useful.
Apple and... What is that other fruit there?
It's a pear.
Oh, yes. Apple and pearl.
You can also find watermelons in this game, and that kind of confuses me. I mean, Britannia doesn't seem like it would have the proper climate for that, but maybe it's magic.
Well, I suppose. So, what is the best sex you have ever had in your life?
I am not going to answer that.
God damn it.
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell or something like that.
Well, it's not about being a gentleman. It just means that, well, you have a great sex.
Yeah, and I'm not going to spread around information about those things.
Yeah. Well, anyone who is following this Let's Play, you will notice that I am being really, really mean to Crowley Eyes.
Yes.
So
And if you are still following this after this video, why? So yeah, there's a mechanic which will come in use a few times. You shoot an arrow at some kind of target and stuff happens.
indeed. And you're eating the Queen's ladder.
Yeah, there's
Not the bladder, but the bladder.
there's a pretty nice dining room here in the middle of the dungeon for some reason. But then again, there was stuff like that in Ultima 5 dungeon, but that was much cooler.
Well, there were also stuff like that in Ultima 8.
Also a key hanging on the wall, which I tend to easily miss.
By the way, Crowley is still a virgin.
Look, why don't you just pick one and stick to it instead of constantly switching your position on that?
You know, it's way more fun to make fun of you. Because, well, dude, hey, I'm the bastard. It is so much delicious way of making fun of you than, well, trying to make any consistency. And what the fuck is going on in here?
Oh, I'm teleporting around and then there's these spikes coming from the floor, which actually...
Penis is out of the floor!
If you so wish. But yeah, those huge spikes actually aren't much of a danger.
I have no idea what is going on in here.
There's another one of those stones we need to gather for the shield.
Okay, so... What?
See, you can just easily run right through the spikes. Yes?
Okay, Crowley, you win.
Oh, what do I win?
My penis.
You can keep that.
Indeed. But in all honesty, I have no fucking clue what's fucking going on in this bloody game.
Well, this first dungeon is more or less a straight corridor. Insert a snarky remark about Final Fantasy 13. And well,
how does this game even relate to Final Fantasy 13?
Well, haven't you seen all those critiques about it, that it's pretty much just going forward in one way?
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
By the way, people, I'm not being serious in here at all. Whenever I make a joke about Crowley 9, it's a fucking joke. It doesn't describe anything about his sex life, even though it does describe a lot about his sex life. But it doesn't describe anything about him, well, way too accurately, other than what I tell you about his sex life.
And that's why we all love you.
Indeed. Because I am the bastard. And this is the Crowley 9.
Yes. And turn a switch and an entire fountain disappears into thin air. Because why not?
Yeah. So when was the last time you get light?
Remember me telling you that I'm not going to talk about that stuff?
He never got laid.
Feel free to imagine me face palming at this point, because I am.
Anyways, secret passageways?
What? Oh yeah, right. Of course, that fountain disappeared for a reason, and that reason is that there's a secret passage behind it somehow. So there should be, you know, pipes behind it where that water came from, but
I hate well puzzles.
maybe it's magic. We don't have to explain anything about it.
Well, damn right we don't. I mean, the only thing there is to explain is our sex lives. And you don't have any.
No, we do not have to explain about that. You have a...
Okay, now, okay. Sorry audience, now I am just being a very, very mean to Crowley 9.
And you have a very one-track mind tonight.
Well, that too. But, well, what he does with his life, even though it is almost non-existent. I mean, his own purposeful. That is up to him. I'm just being mean.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
I am always being mean. And I'm just trying to find a...
Ah, well, as far as I'm concerned, you can't think that I'm castrated.
What? You're being castrated?
Ah, I don't care if you think I'm castrated.
Okay, I'm just being mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the game.
Yes, it's a chapel of some sort, and if you light the candles up there on the table altar thing, there comes that beam of light, and going into it will heal you.
What?
Go into the light, it will heal you, and there's a guy there who's about to get crushed. But we are nice, and we say, rescue him.
Help me, please! Quickly!
Because that gives you good karma, and that gives you...
Well, considering how he sounded like, I would have rescued him.
You saved my life.
He sounds like a fucking idiot. No.
What can you tell
Yeah,
me about
lots
the
of people in
Kieran
this game sound like idiots.
The wizard Kieran supposedly
Whether it's because
hid a
of their
family
words or
heirloom here in
tone of
Despise.
voice.
The Kieran stone is the key to the artifact.
Is
It was
he one of
divided
the,
into, 4 pieces
well,
and then scattered throughout the dungeon.
beavers?
Found one of them. But after
Beavers?
this experience,
Yeah, from the loom.
I've lost all interest in exploring
Uh,
dungeons. Please,
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
for saving my life.
Well, he fucking should.
Now,
Because if you see
I'm going
a
to rest a bit,
face of
and then
the
I'm gonna get out of here.
beaver, you will die.
Okay, Oh, weavers,
Yes.
okay. Now I get you, and no, I don't think he is, and opening that little cupboard on the wall is what triggers the trap. And in here we have some kind of magnet thing. You push the button and it will drag the key to you,
Nice.
even though it's...
So, in other words, you are a pussy magnet.
not really though, that's the key was gold, and gold isn't really magnetic. Maybe that makes you a gold digger.
Makes sense. Crowley made a joke. What the fuck is going on in here? Crowley? Why did you make a joke?
Why, that's just stupidity approaching.
You
and-
were supposed to be a serious person,
Oh,
and I was supposed to make all of the jokes in here.
look, there's an explanation for everything. Me making a joke is because the end of the world is approaching fast.
Yeah, okay, that explains everything.
Yes.
You know, people, usually Crowley is the serious one, but, you know, when I make enough fun of him, he will get accustomed of it.
Yeah, or maybe I'm just more deadpan in my humor. Which, no. It
Well,
would-
in reality, he doesn't have any sense of humor, but, well, he tries to pretend that he does.
yes,
He's kind of a robot.
yes. That's just because I'm a sociopath and I have the corpses of several murdered prostitutes in my basement.
Yeah, and you have a fuck ton of piss in your packets.
Yeah, that's very healthy to drink.
Yeah, downright it is. Especially if you're, well, about to set yourself on fire.
That too. Unfortunately, you can't really stab yourself with your flaming sword.
So we're swimming into a glory hole.
Ah, this is not what I imagined it would look like inside a glory hole.
Well, have you ever checked inside?
No, which is why I said imagine.
Well, you shouldn't imagine, you should check inside. And you picked up more fucking piss.
Yes, and here's
Oh,
also the last.
Why are you picking up more piss into your inventory?
Because piss is healthy.
Oh, well, yeah, kinda.
Especially
I
when,
won't argue with that.
especially expelling it. And yeah, there was also the last stone we need to complete the set and summon the magic shield.
Magic anus. And I have no idea where the last stone is.
What does a magic anus do anyway?
I don't know. You tell me.
You're the one who brought it up.
Well, you're the one who is using the magical anus.
I was not aware of this. Though this does remind me of a story I read about the Dungeons and Dragons playing session where people
Nerd.
were trying to smuggle their stuff past some enemies by stuffing it all into a bag of holding and then stuffing it up the ass of one of the characters.
Well, for those who don't know what bag of holding does in Dungeons and Dragons, basically it holds, well, the first level of bag of holding. They are like light, medium, and heavy. Am I correct?
I'm not sure about that. Let's just say it's kind of like the Doctor's TARDIS. It's much bigger on the inside. You can stuff a lot of stuff into it, and it doesn't really get any bigger or heavier.
Yeah. But the light version of the bag of holding, it can contain about 250 kilograms or pounds. If I am correct.
Could be. Anyway, we are actually fighting this guy here, and actually here happens something which yeah.
It's just clear.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly supposed to happen. He was supposed to surrender himself.
Well, he did, but you killed him.
No. And
He's just surrendered himself and you killed him.
yeah, let's try this again.
Never. Anyways, the bag of holding in Dungeons and Dragons, it can hold about 250 kilo lbs pounds.
Yeah, that's about half a kilogram.
Stronger than I thought.
Right. Now this
Half a kilogram? What?
A pound is about half a kilogram. More precisely about that. 450
I was
grams.
talking about
Yes.
250 pounds.
So,
So that is about 100 kilograms.
YOLO.
Even more.
Why did you fight
120
me?
maybe?
Guardian has taken
No, more, 130. Well, something about that. Anyway, turns out this guy is YOLO, who is being
Very
mind
well.
controlled by the
I will have
Guardian,
mercy on
and
you.
we are not going to kill him since he provides the opportunity
Well,
for
we
that.
already killed him,
But he doesn't know that.
well, we
I will
kind
take
of
the
fucked it
glyph.
up.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell the rest of the Worm Guard that I'm back, and that this time
Rest
I will
of
cleanse
the
Britannia of the
Worm
Guardian
Guard
once
that
and
I'm
for all.
back.
Yes,
I will
rest of
free
the
my
Worm
friend.
God who barely appear in the game apart from one guy each guarding these towers.
By the way, why does YOLO sound very pageantry?
Oh, he's just old.
So he sounds like, I will rock you up into the ass.
Well, have you seen his wife?
Yeah, but
Wouldn't you rock that?
well, I will rock the little boys. That's for certain. Well, with a wife like that. Well, okay. We have already established that Yellow is a pedophile, but right now we established that he's also a homosexual. So, fuck. What does this lead us into? It does lead us into.
It leads us into that your mind is far too much in the gutter.
Well, it leads us into conclusion that most of the homosexual people are pedophiles.
I don't follow that logic, but anyway, here's
But
the...
we got ourselves a shield.
Yes, it is red and glowy. And we
I
can...
still have no fucking clue what is going on in this game, but
and we can...
well, you can at least comfort yourself that the most of the shit that is going to happen in this video, it is going to be upon me.
yeah. And we can...
Even thought whatever I say is true, but people won't accept that, so...
Look, you keep contradicting yourself. How can that all be true at the same time?
Well, I'm not contradicting myself. I mean, when I say that whatever I say is true, it doesn't mean that what I will say will be true.
Okay.
And where the fuck are we going to right now?
We are going right back out of the dungeon, just...
Fucking kill those things!
But what things? Where?
I don't know! Kill anything!
But there's not anything left here.
You better kill something. You're the fucking avatar.
And being the avatar is about killing?
No, it's not.
Well, then...
Not in the fourth game. Well, okay, you have to let the enemies go whenever they run away, but well, not until you want to level yourself up.
And well,
Where the fuck are we now? Oh yeah, this place.
yes, this place where you want all the ladies to be at.
Well, wouldn't you?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd prefer it to be more easily accessible.
Okay, Crowley is a homosexual.
I'm not even going to bother with that anymore.
You just admitted it yourself. Listen.
I have no idea what is going on anymore.
Me neither. Where are we? We are in some sort of a cave.
Yes. This is your mother's vagina.
Damn. My mother's vagina looks ugly.
Yeah. No wonder you
know
don't
that
remember your
this
birth.
is my mother's vagina. How?
It's big and cavernous and it has a light at the end of it. That is when you are going from the inside out. But anyway, here, have a...
Look how baldy the avatar is.
Yeah.
Mighty Avatar.
And he's like, oh no.
And look, there's Blackthorn again, whose presence in this game again makes no real sense. And it'll soon make even less sense.
Oh no, the deck.
The dagger bumped against my forehead and somehow I lost my eye from that.
Could you help me with this?
You were about to be making fun of my mother
I've been
about or
shadowing
something.
you for some time.
Yes, but the
But I
time
didn't
for
think
that
we'd
is past
finally
now.
meet this
Say
way.
hello to Raven, she's...
Well, apparently so. I mean,
are
this
you?
is so-
My name is Raven. In case you're wondering why I'm here,
bloody
my
hell.
employer has
Yeah.
some business that he thinks you
Anyway,
might be
yes,
interested
say
in.
hello to Raven,
That is if you
she's
really
a
are
pirate
the
woman with
Avatar.
an improbably thin waist.
Really?
Wait,
So, who
wait,
is your employer
how
and
are
what
we-
does he want with me?
His name is Sam Hain. As for his
Oh, Lord.
business, well,
What the fuck is going
I'll
on
let
in
him
here?
tell you the rest when
Well,
you meet him.
this
But before I
person
take you
just
to
saved
him,
the Avatar's
I need
life,
proof that you
though
really
she
are the
shouldn't
Avatar.
really have been... That shouldn't really have been
What's this about
necessary, and
proof?
not to mention
Why
how
do you
the
need
hell
proof
did
that
she
I'm the
even
Avatar?
injure
Don't take it
Blackthorn
personally.
with that back in Ultima
But how
5
am I
you
supposed to know for sure that
literally
you're the
couldn't
Avatar?
hurt the
I've
guy
never
at
seen you
all.
before. My employer is very busy
Well,
and does not
because
tolerate mistakes.
fuck you, that's how.
I'll need
Anyway,
proof that
she's
you
looking
really
for the
are
Avatar and
So how
she
about it? Are you
decides
ready
that,
to prove yourself?
hey, you go,
I got the bone
What kind
dad.
of proof
Wait,
do you
what?
require?
you
Well,
go
let's
find
see.
one of the runes and
The
then
runes of
I'll
virtue
believe
have
you
been
are the
missing for some
Avatar
time.
and
If you really are
I'm
the
not
Avatar,
going to
you should
trust
be able to
that,
locate them.
you know,
You will
Lord
be able
British
to find me at the
thinks
docks
you are the
in Britain.
Avatar or you look
Bring me
just
one
like
of the
that
runes
guy
to
in the
prove
tapestry.
beyond doubt that you are the
So,
Avatar. And then I'll take you to
Admittedly,
my
there's at
employer.
least one other
Take
guy
care
who
of
looks
yourself.
just the same.
Well, there's the true Avatar, and we are the fake Avatar.
Right.
And who is to say that
So
the
how
gay
about it?
Avatar is the true Avatar? Anyways, we are kind of running out of time, so...
Yes, this has been a glorious mess.